Thank you for tuning in and welcome to Errant Unboxing. This is the second part of the Getting Started with Warhammer 40,000 unboxing series, and in this one we're going to look at First Strike. My first thoughts on this box is that it is the best idea Games Workshop ever had. I mean, this takes the barrier of entry all the way down, and you pretty much get a full working mini board game. And I think that is really smart on their part. So, let's see what we can see. Ooh, tightly packed. Slaughter bases. I've heard people say that this is sort of useless because it's so short, but if you have this and the other box sets, it's really neat, I think. I mean, I've bought 6-inch measurers simply to make movement less cumbersome, because my long tape measurers were not up to the task of making movement fast and seamless, so I'm really happy with that one. Still think it's a major shame that they decided to only add ultramarine transfers. I'm not too happy about that. I would much rather have, or I would have been really happy if they've chosen to stay with the 4 major chapters, because with the Dark Imperium they pretty much said, hey, these could be any Space Marine army, and now they're turning it to, but if you're building your army with the start collecting stuff, you're playing Ultramarines. 6 of the classic Games Workshop dice, not looking like the ones we got in Dark Imperium or Shadow War for that matter. And a couple of sprues. Nice detail, and actually a pretty cool green color. And these ones too. That is rather cool. I mean, again, if people just bought this because they wanted a box game to play over the weekend or something like that, it would be a good looking board game. I mean, the colored plastic really takes it the last part of the way. Reavers. I don't understand the flack all these helmets have been getting, but as a Dark Angel player, we've been wanting more skull helmets and been buying third-party skull helmets for years. So yeah, for Dark Angels this is good news all the way, but I can see how it might not fit with any army out there, every army out there, rather. And 3 Inceptors, so with the guy that came with the magazine, I have 4, so 1 more and I'll actually have a squad. And the gaming mat. Let's see what we can see. Just move this stuff away for now. It is good quality poster material, I'd say. So hardly a gaming mat, but not as low quality as it could be. You can see the folds, you have some white showing here and there from that, and it's a bit too shiny for my liking, but I mean, for people just opening the box, putting this out, placing this card insert on it, and bam, you have a gaming table. That's cool, I think. And I think I'll combine bunch of these and glue them onto my my 4x4 extra gaming table, just to get a base surface when I'm not having a gaming mat on it. Perhaps give it some dull or matte varnish to protect it and stuff. And the other side with the letters on it to show objective for the in-book missions. I can see why some people think that's a shame, because it would be nice to have access to more designs to combine, and you definitely wouldn't use this side once you start playing anything else in the missions. But I can also see why they would do it to make it easier, and I actually like this red orangey look better. So but yeah, it seems the folding process does do a bit of damage to it. That's a shame, actually. But other than that, I'm pretty impressed with it. Also, apparently, I am a super moron when it comes to refolding stuff like this. How the... I'll just end up breaking it more. We'll put it over here in its full size. So, this is really cute too, I think. Not something I would use once I was done with the 4 basic missions, but it's a really great idea, and again, the barrier of entry, getting scenery. I mean, the second edition box came with a ton of cardboard ruins, and that was really nice for getting your first games on. But the last many editions, well, the game just, the way I see it, just doesn't work without some line of sight blockers and stuff. No matter basically what strategy game we're talking about. So, let's see here. Read this first. Core rules. Cool data cards. So these are actually quite neat when playing, I think. But I'll almost say I like the art so much that I'll probably end up putting these up in the workshop and make my own quick reference cards and make them a bit smaller too. But I think it's cool that they're in there, again, especially for people who expect a board game. You also expect to have your character rules and stuff and cards right at hand, and are not used to flipping through pages. Easy to build. What will you need? You'll need a clipper, and then you can just click them together like so. Yeah, pretty straightforward. And again, the colored plastic means that painting is optional as well as glue, the way I see it. Again, if you just want to play it as first strike, the board game. If you want to take them to the gaming store, you should probably paint them. So, read this first. What do we have here? Bit of lore. Stop! Assemble! Yeah, Marines. Introduction, building, painting, playing. The universe, the galaxy. Be interesting to see how much copy pasting is going on around all these introduction books. Death Guard, Galaxy at War. Commercial for No Fear, One Bigger Battles, the same we just saw in the magazine in the last episode. Bound painting. Some more painting guides. I'm not sure if they're probably exactly the same as we just saw. Some pictures of the models that comes in this box. And playing the game, open play, that's probably the same we've started playing. Ooh! The Battlefield Gaming Mat. And a short mention of the Realm of Battle game boards. And about that the containers are also available in plastic. Nice. Okay, missions. This is interesting. And something I haven't seen anyone else actually stop and look at. So, containment, a bit of story, what you'll need, and And then the mission introduces unit coherency and movement rules, shooting rules, and advanced the rapid fire and the disgustingly resilient rules. Nice. Scenario 2, Blood and Blade. Just one Reaver Sergeant versus 6 Poxwalkers, it seems. You're told how to deploy. And what you'll do here is move, shoot, charge, fight. Okay, swap player, move, shoot. And again, the rules are explained just for this mission. All the stuff you'll need to know piling in is brought in here. And advanced enemies within 1 and fall back. Makes sense. Evade capture. 3 Intercessors, 2 Reapers, 3 and all the Plague Marines and Poxwalkers. And terrain placed in the middle. And then the Space Marines have to escape. Cool. Advanced rules. The armored containers are now coming into play. The crater actually have a game effect. Nice. We now actually recognize that models have different weapons, so the Blight Launcher and the Power Fist becomes irrelevant. That's also pretty cool. And Showdown. That seems to be all the minis. Seen them replaced a bit to the side, and we've turned the map around now to be the red side up. I think that was... yeah. So no more numbers and stuff. And... yeah, and then it's, that's basically just a battle with the plague weapons, the grenades, everything. And then they suggest that you go and take a look at the core rules after this. That's a good idea, I think. The core rules are... yes, that's the core rules as we know them, just in a nice pocket format. Which I actually were missing in the Dark Imperium box set. I like to have the rules like this. Probably force of habit, but... And it is just the core rules, but I think it's cool, and it's really nice to have. So, that was First Strike. Insanely great value. Not even if we don't look at the price of the miniatures and what miniatures generally cost, just the fact that you get all that reading material and a fully functional board game for, yeah, I don't remember what it costs, but it was amazingly cheap, I think, for that. So, if I were giving out stars, the First Strike would definitely be up there on the 5 stars category. I think it's an amazing product. And what I think we're gonna do with this is that I'll assemble the minis. I don't even know if I want to paint them up, though I usually never play with unpainted minis. And then I'll make a battle report for each of the missions in here. I think that would be really fun. Go away, stupid transfer sheet. And yeah, that will. I think that'll be fun. So 4 small battle reports played on this little mat, playing the missions that are in the book with the models that comes in the box. Yeah, you can expect to see that in the near future. That would definitely be fun to do, I think. So, with that, tune in for the unboxing and first impressions of Know No Fear as the next and final episode of this little trilogy. And till next time, take care and bye-bye.
Right in that volcano, if I wasn't so good at whistling.